This man is Isaac Newton, the genius who gave us gravity, calculus, and the laws that govern motion. But what if I told you his brilliance wasn't just raw talent, it was forged in the fire of unbreakable habits? Habits that turned an ordinary boy into the architect of modern science. Stick around, because today, we're diving into the daily rituals that made Newton unstoppable. Get ready to steal a page from his playbook and supercharge your own life. First up, relentless curiosity. Newton didn't wait for inspiration to strike. He hunted it down like a predator. As a child on his family's farm, he'd skip chores to build miniature windmills and sundials, dissecting how the world worked. This habit stuck with him for life. When the Great Plague hit in 1665, forcing Cambridge University to close, most students partied or panicked. Not Newton. He retreated to his Woolsthorpe Manor estate and turned isolation into innovation. In just 18 months, what we now call his Annus Mirabilis, or Year of Wonders, he developed calculus, cracked the code of optics with prisms, and pondered that famous falling apple, leading to his theory of gravity. The lesson? Feed your curiosity daily. Ask why, relentlessly. Experiment with the mundane, and turn downtime into discovery time. Newton's habit proves curiosity isn't a trait, it's a muscle you build. But curiosity alone isn't enough without laser-focused discipline. Newton was a master of deep work, often locking himself away for days, forgetting to eat or sleep. His Cambridge rooms were a fortress of focus, no distractions, just him and his thoughts. He'd rise at dawn, dive into mathematics or alchemy until exhaustion hit, then repeat. This wasn't glamorous, it was gritty. During his optics experiments, he once stared at the sun so long he temporarily blinded himself, all to understand light refraction. Ouch! Yet that persistence paid off, birthing his groundbreaking book Optics. In our distracted world of endless notifications, channel Newton. Carve out sacred, uninterrupted blocks for your passions. Shut the door, silence the noise, and let genius emerge from the grind. Speaking of grind, Newton's habit of meticulous note-taking was his secret weapon. He filled thousands of pages with sketches, equations, and wild ideas from biblical prophecies to the philosopher's stone. His notebooks weren't pretty. They were chaotic explosions of insight. But this practice captured fleeting thoughts, turning them into timeless theories. Take his Principia Mathematica, the Bible of physics. It started as scribbles in those journals. Habit hack. Start your own Newton notebook. Jot down everything, no judgment. Review and refine weekly. It's how sparks become revolutions. Now, let's talk solitude, the habit Newton cherished most. He was notoriously reclusive, avoiding crowds and small talk like the plague, literally, in one case. This introversion gave him space to think deeply, free from others' opinions. While peers networked at pubs, Newton pondered in privacy, emerging only when his ideas were ironclad. But balance is key. He did collaborate selectively, like with Edmund Halley, who pushed him to publish Principia. Solitude fueled his fire, but sharing amplified it. In today's hyper-connected era, reclaim alone time. Walk without podcasts. Think without scrolling. Newton's isolation reminds us, greatness often whispers in the quiet. Finally, unyielding perseverance. Newton faced epic failures, failed alchemical quests, bitter rivalries with Leibniz over calculus, even a nervous breakdown in 1693, but he bounced back stronger. Habituated to viewing setbacks as stepping stones. At 54, he solved the brachistochrone problem, a math puzzle stumping Europe in one night, anonymously, just to prove he could. His motto? If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants, humility wrapped in hustle. So, when life knocks you down, Newton up. Persist, adapt, and outlast. There you have it. The habits that catapulted Isaac Newton from farm boy to scientific legend. Curiosity that never quits. Discipline that digs deep. Note-taking that captures chaos. Solitude that sparks insight. And perseverance that powers through. These aren't superhuman traits. They're choices you can make today. So, what's your next experiment? Channel Newton, and who knows, you might just change the world. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you're inspired, and subscribe for more genius breakdowns. Until next time, keep questioning everything.